Hello class, I chose to do my speech on Martin Luther King's speech. So, I want to start off by saying speeches are very important. We all know that. No one wants to sit through a boring speech and listen to someone talk and, not be able to relate to anything that they're saying. So, they are very important. Also, they take lots of time, lots of planning, lots of practice. You can't just wing a speech and not expect to mess up. So I chose the Martin Luther King I Have a Dream speech. This speech is very, very important. It's an important part of history. In fact, he ended up dying due to this speech and his beliefs. So this speech was very, very important. It was important because it was heard all around the world. Thousands of people came, different races came. Just different people came and listened to everything that he had to say. Most of the audience clapped and cheered and were happy. He had to face going up there and get stuff thrown at him. He had to face people not liking what he had to say. So he had to stand up there alone and fight through everything and just hope that everything was alright. So he stood up for all the African Americans, not only himself or his family. He stood up for everyone, male and female. So his speech was really relatable. He described how this has been going on for hundreds of years, about how there's signs in bathrooms and how they can't vote and just how unfair blacks were treated. So he is remembered today because of his speech that he made. He was very honest. He just cut right to the chase and just stated facts and more facts than opinion. He also stated how the Constitution states that all men are free, which is correct. All men should be free and all men are free. The Constitution does not state that black people are not free. It states that all men are free. So he also used life examples, which were really good. When you're presenting a speech, you want to be able to relate to the audience and you want to be able to have a good relationship with the audience, so then you can kind of get an understanding of who's listening. He came in strong. He's right to the point, and he used examples. There were very little mistakes, if any. There's really no noticeable mistakes, which was amazing. He was confident. He went up there and he took his time. He was calm. He was collected. He had his stuff in order. He's very organized. He took his time. He took a couple breaths here and there, and after he would state something very important, then he would take a little break, which is also important. So he actually put emotion into it. Some things he would emphasize on, some things he would pause on, so that made the crowd be able to relate to him, which was awesome. And according to the American Rhetoric.com, the African Americans could not be happy until there was change. There needed to be something done. There was signs in the bathroom saying black people can't be in there. Black people were not allowed to sit in the back of they had to sit in the back of the bus. They weren't allowed to use the same water fountains as white people, and it was just crazy. And because of Martin Luther King, he helped shape how we are today and how blacks are free and how blacks are treated equal. So because of him, a lot of changes happened, and he played an important role in history.